a little bit lower. Okay. I'm getting green. So I think we are live. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Swing jets for a bit. Against the last stream, we were finishing up our oil production, and there were just a lot of issues with the machines, honestly on every level, even all the way back in the heavy oil residue. I had to fix it, so I closed the stream, fixed issues for like 3 hours, I would say, 2 hours, 3 hours. Like some of my blueprints were broken, just the mess of fucking pipes up there and under there, you can't even see it's hidden right now. It was a lot, to be honest. Also just waiting on the resources. You can see we have a lot of fuel gens now, like a lot of them. The power still hasn't fully stabilized. I don't know if that's an issue with the packages or the pipes or the fuel gens. I don't know actually. I've been trying to troubleshoot it for a while. Like I've been adding more canisters to every line. As you can see, it's fully flowing with canisters basically. I tried smooth lining stuff. I tried adding pumps to places where I think there might be issues, but honestly, I'm not really sure why it's not 100% stable at this point. But it does work. Like it's like 98% efficient basically, which is fine. It's always nice if it was 100%, but I honestly don't know what I could change to make it work better at this point. Basically tried everything. And I guess I'll show you step by step. Now that the entire thing is finished. It does still not look pretty because I don't know how to do that for massive base like this. Well, I'll show you step by step. So with oil, 600, 300, 300, so you know, 1200 oil. And you turn it into heavy oil residue with the alternate recipe, which also gives you polymer resin. And after that, the polymer resin gets sent here to recycle into plastic, rubber, and all the way back there, fabric. After that, here we have all the water extractors for all that stuff. Needs a lot of fucking water. Actually underscoped like the amount I think I would actually need. Here are all the water packages, which should be mostly 100% efficient. Sometimes one of them turns off for a bit, which is why the fuel, I see yellow, which is why the fuel sometimes isn't 100% flowing. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I could delete like a few power plants that would probably stabilize it, but then I think if we get backup, the system is made to like perfectly use every canister. So honestly, I think that would backfire. Then once we're up here, we have the diluted fuel recipe, and all the packaged water and the fuel residue. All the way down. And then those spit out everything in here, which actually depackages the fuel back in. And some of the fuel gets sent over there to recycle the plastic and the rubber ones, just so we have an actual good amount of plastic and rubber that's usable. And then all the fuel gets sent over to the fuel generators, giving us a total pumping power. It's not stable, but it's pretty stable. Of around, oh okay, never mind, usually it's around 39k, yeah, around 35k I would say we can rely on. Since I honestly don't know why sometimes it fuels, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I might turn off some fuel. Actually, I'm gonna turn off some fuel generators. See if that makes a difference. If I turn off the final two. Yeah, it's gonna be loud. Anyway, these machines are horrendously loud. if I turn off the final two, maybe it'll be enough. It's actually stable. It's these two keep turning on and off. It's kind of annoying. Standby. Standby. But we don't have one of them. Maybe they'll stabilize a bit. It seems to be the final two that are usually stable. Stop guzzling fuel, and then does this one turn on? Ah, this one seems fine. Okay, so this will work, so the other is a struggle. As I said, I have no clue why exactly. This row also struggles. I'm just gonna turn off 2 here. These will stabilize the power graph a bit. And this row is like the overflow row, so this one is a mess. Like. We are turning off some power graph and stabilize a bit. I don't mind if some of these are off. I just want my power to be stable so I can rely on them max amount. Yeah, maybe I'll stabilize a bit. Might have to turn more off on this row though. This look like I can't even fuel all the way back there. So yeah, I'm gonna turn off. Hopefully overflow can fix the rest. Because I'd rather have a surplus of fuel than have a shortage. So yeah, hopefully that will stabilize stuff a bit. It's still not 100% efficient, you can see it on the lamps there. I honestly don't know how to get it any better without like literally redoing everything. Yeah, it is more stable now at least. Around 38k I would say. Yeah. Okay. Still an insane amount of power. Because I have literally everything hooked up. Like everything is on right now. Because also the second thing I did, is you probably saw it over there already. Second thing I did off stream while I was waiting on resources to pile up. Because honestly, it took a long time. I literally emptied my entire concrete bin. But I used smart splitters and hooked everything we currently have into an awesome sink with an overflow option. I had to do 2 for these because they were too much to fit on one belt together. But I also did that at the old base and stuff. It is a little bit spaghetti, but since it's tempeh, it's fine. But I wanted a lot of the alternate you know, nice recipes to make things look decent and stuff. And I hadn't really been doing much with tickets yet, so I hooked those up while I was finishing that. Also have the fuel packaging here, which is not packaging right now. Ah, it's just because there's not enough fuel apparently. As I said, it's still not 100%. This middle pipe though. This one should be fine, normally. It's not a trouble. Just not enough. Just not enough fuel coming off the belt. Oh man, it could be a lot of things here. There could be a lot of things. Like, half the time it's not the fuel itself, but it's just the canister, like time in between. So this one is chugging along and this one is nearly empty. Like it's weird. I did try to fill every belt to capacity, but just how the machines use stuff is different. Since I had to activate things staggeringly, like the bottles are also staggered. It's kind of a mess, but it works. It does its job. That's the most important part. So there's fuel going into my dimensional depot. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. So now we have to actually... Well, we have to do a few things. First we have to actually decide on a design pattern we want to follow, which I have not done, which I was doing tickets and stuff. One issue with that is we haven't set up any quad store stuff, so we can't really do glass or anything yet. Second is we have to actually decide what the fuck we want to do with the resources, because I also haven't done that. Those are just the resources surrounding our base. I've pinned them all there, but I don't know how much I'll use, how much I won't use. I'll probably make space elevator spots in the desert, like separately from the main base. So for now it's just a bigger like base and everything is general. And I'll temporarily make space elevator parts, but I'll move them to the desert after. I also want to start on the terrain network, because plastic and rubber is going to have to transfer over with the terrain to the new main base. So we should definitely do the main base first, and once we do plastic and rubber, decide how the terrain will move. It's not that far locally, like the main base is over there. You can see the poles. So for now we can do a direct terrain route. But then I also want to start like laying terrain tracks through the main roads of the map. Just through the canyon here, down the path here, then there's one that goes up here, up, down. And then they would converge here and go all the way through the swamp. Then merge around our base again, which should be around here. Then we'll probably make a terrain track go around like this, since that's where we do space elevator parts. Probably one that goes around like this too. So we're gonna have to do a lot. For that we have to actually decide on the terrain track grouping we want. I made a temporary one last time. I don't know if I actually saved it though. Yeah, I did. We have this one, which you know it works, but it's still simple. And if we want to do a massive terrain track, we probably want to do double tracks, which I have seen some of the larger YouTubers do. Like ones who play this professionally, basically do like double terrain tracks. We still don't have a lot of the cool architect stuff though, and it's like one annoying thing. Like definitely the foundations. We're still missing a lot of the cool foundations. For example, if you want to do let's see, this. I do a round pillar. It'll look better than, you know, just a straight normal pillar. And now I only have unpainted or copper finish. I mean, copper could look cool. Sure, actually. Vertical. Let's see. This would be 6 meters, right? Because, yeah. And if you want to do round pillars, question of what do you do with the sides? Also, we probably shouldn't do concrete, because concrete has these weird, like, sightings. If I want to paint something material, like asphalt. Asphalt definitely looks better. It's weird. It doesn't have those weird little side squares. Asphalt is too dark though. Then if we light this up, can you paint asphalt? I don't know, it finishes at least. If we added you, we make you a yellow goldish. So you don't have gold yet, so. Oh, okay. No, asphalt is always black. Okay. Asphalt not really an option. Goita. Yeah, Goita is just shiny concrete, right? It's less like pulp. Looks better than the concrete at least. And this one can be painted, right? Yeah, this one can be painted. It looks better. What is grip metal? Oh, interesting. Could do something like this. Then if we once we unlock it, do I have it yet? I have the label signs. You rotate stuff again. I know, but I need a vertical. Like, I know you can make like little strips of light, but I've never really done it. How does one do that? I can nudge up, I can scroll, but can you not make a vertical one? I swear I've seen people do that. No, that doesn't look right. That's fucking, yeah, definitely is a billboard. I guess if you do this a lot of times, but it seems a bit overkill. Yes, that could work. It's sitting in between even half nudges. Do that. Oh, it's behind the pillar. Okay, no, it's not even an option then. How do people do those little light strips? Well, we could do it different, I guess. We don't have to. Okay, no. Those things are way bigger than I remember. Something like this. You only have to. That way it looks more solid. They look quite bulky now, though. I don't really hate that actually. Then I'm probably gonna have to nudge this one. H, nudge it down. This. That works. It's actually a pretty good design. Nudge it down. Nudge it down. And nudge it down. This way we have a very solid looking foundation, so it's not as flimsy as the other one. It's quite fat though, I guess, but it's not that bad. Then foundations at the top. We don't need 4-meter ones. Can we place them on top? This. This is definitely temporary, by the way. The problem with this current design is that I think if I place the rails here, it'll be too close together. Railway. Most definitely. So yeah, I need a topper for this. And I don't have the correct circle foundations for that yet. Like the half ones, they're like bulge. I don't know how to explain that. They just start circling and become square at the top. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you put in these, I don't have any screws in my cloud, do I? No, I never pulled that place. Okay, I have to go back to base then. I guess I could make the screws by hand. Actually, it's probably quicker. I think it's only 100 screws, maybe 200. I'll make 200 just to be sure. since we have a concept flow of tickets now, so getting the rest of the design shouldn't take that long. Okay, let's see. Special. That is 200, okay. Just place you here. Then you can also see what I've already bought and haven't bought. I don't have the management stuff. Well, the orientation stuff. I was working on the customizer, but no, I said I want the foundations. I'm gonna do that first. Although the foundations I'm thinking of. I think it's outer corner quadrant, but inverted, that's what I wanted. 6, and then I'll buy these 2. Also just the ramps, which I'm not gonna use yet. I think I also need a lot of the architecture
Where
stuff
would we
still.
be without foundations?
Like structure
Probably
set,
a bit lower.
beam set I also need. Cable, like I need a lot of these. Definitely the structure set, that one I use the most. Metal pillars would be nice. The roofs I don't use that much, to be honest. No, I just need a lot of these. Now that I have the foundations I was thinking of. Quarter pipes. If we make these coated, inverted. Oh. Getting it to snap might be a different story though. See, you can see if we can just nudge it into place. And if we can do this. Actually, I should. Yeah, this will work, but I should split these up so I can make these how high I want to. So let's do railway support. This would be 6 meters. See blueprint. Then I'm gonna double this a few times. 8, 10. Yeah. Oh. I need to replicate the same design as there. So it'll have to be like this side and then nudge that one down. Yeah, that looks correct. Okay. Oh, I thought I looked it. I did, but weirdly. Yes. Then go down. Down. There. So now we'll do railway support. 10 meters. Save. And then, do I need one high? I'll probably make one higher. Yeah, just one more higher. Should be enough. Now we have to make the tops for all of them. And the top on their own so you can snap easily. This. Okay, this one. there. So manually place the spillers again. Pretty pricey on the steel and the concrete here. But just what it takes to look nice, you know. Like that. Looks very much like reinforced cubes now. But it works, so I don't mind actually. It's very military, I want to say. If we give it a good bit of rest, and I can see the Soviets using this. Okay, and then we'll say that it's 12 meters. No, I'm not like doing anything, but it just has to be quick right now. Save. It's not that bad actually. Then load 6. No, first actually clear. It's clear. Take all. Now I want to build the top part. Just gonna take these. Rotate. So it snaps correctly. Once we have these things, yeah, it should definitely be enough room. Then we can lay tracks, transport, railway tracks, rotate them. Hopefully this is long enough. It is, okay. Like this. Is there another? No, I think I'm gonna keep it like this. There's quarter pipes, but I don't really work on the foundation I'm using, so. This, hold control again. Should be the same length on both sides. The same hang off. Yep. Okay. Now I want to double this. Just so I have to worry less about, like, you know, the lane overlap and stuff. I don't know why that took so long for me to say. This. I'll do the sides later for now. And then foundation. Coated concrete. Actually, I'm gonna make these asphalt. The contrast will be nice. Asphalt. And here is already asphalt, right? I don't remember how high the terrain is, to be honest. Then half foundations on the other side. Oh, it's all vertical. What's the plan? I need to half foundation, yeah. This. And we'll bring the side pillar up. This one, like so. That looks a bit off though. elevations, like half around it. Also make these asphalt. This. How does that look? Looks a little bit bulky. I wonder if I make the middle pillar concrete, if that would look better. Top one has to be asphalt, but I wonder why the sides of the asphalt look weird here. So one side of the asphalt is just dark and the other side isn't. I don't know if you can tell that before building though. See? Yeah, so there's just one side of the asphalt that's dark and one isn't. Weird. Not the way I wanted to build it. Yeah, now it's all dark. Okay. Guess if we paint this one just black then. Okay, that looks nice. The real question is, can the terrain actually fit in here? Not a lot of space on the track. Also can be placed in the blueprint designer. But it does look high enough. Okay, that's the most important. Oh, those pillars are in the way though. Need more room on the side. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Yeah, those side pillars are in the way. Like terrain here. Also clips to the middle pillar. Maybe I should give them more room. Okay, I guess let's start from scratch. Yes. And while I like the design, there's clearly not enough room. How do we do this then? So if I want to do around it, then I would have to do a square in the middle and then round it up. Like, just vertical this. We have 12 meters. We have to run from there. This looks fucking bulky though. I feel like this won't look bad from a distance. I guess let's try. Design clearly didn't have enough room. This would just have the same amount of room as the other ones. No? Because this... would this just create the same amount of room? Okay, I'm gonna have to nudge it over. Yeah, it's not rotated correctly. But yeah, it's literally the same amount of room. Just less bulky. How do we make this work to make it look like one nice, beautiful, like, structure without it looking like an absolute block of cement? Any good options to me? Because the big pillar looks like just too small, but then the concrete looks too big. I guess I could do pillars. I might do it. If we frame actually maybe. Frame up. This would be 12 meters then. If we then asphalt on top of it, not vertical but two. This. We definitely have enough room for this and it looks actually supported. So it looks boring though. Now round it out maybe. Let's see. How would we round this out? Have foundation. This and where's the pizza slice? What is the dictate about this? Well, this looks like an actual place that could support train tracks. It doesn't look too bulky. I'm scared it won't fit in some natural passageways with how wide it is. But I guess that, I guess I could just build it up high enough then. So if I can just save the top as a blueprint and the bottom as a blueprint, then let's see. If we now add train tracks to this one. Transport, railway. Hold control so it's straight. This. Make sure it's in the middle again. So it would be this. And we definitely have enough room for a support pillar here. I don't know if I'll do another big support job, but just wouldn't care any clipping at least. This, then replicate the design. Let's see. I didn't want to. Right. Oh, it's too wide. Can't copy it. I guess. I know my fuel ran out, but I'm just letting it accumulate for a bit. This. I have to like replace the half foundation so it's not showing concrete on the side again. Does that look silly or not? Yeah, definitely need some side support. This I do. That looks better. I don't have the beams yet, so I can do like half 45-degree stuff. Maybe I've accumulated enough tickets to try it out in the meantime. For now, I would say I'd stay with this, but the pillars, like the top looks fine now. Now it's the bottom that needs something. How many tickets we have? 6. I can buy some of the cable packs. Shop, architecture, beams, cable. Probably I want to like structure beams, but guess let's buy this one. And then let's buy some barriers. Yeah, I mean you can make a small pillar connect to the beams, right? Or is it the cables I can snap weird ways? Did I buy the wrong thing? Maybe. Could do actually. We have corner roadblocks too now. Small frame pillar. Like this. And then if you paint it black, which you can, oh no, because I need to make it a painted beam, of course, that makes sense. If we paint it black, and can we over finish? Because the bright orange is kind of ugly. How about this? Looks nice, I think. Let's go up here. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Doesn't need power or hypertube or anything, so the train can fit on it. The supports look manageable. I've seen better, but no. I don't really know how to make the supports look less finicky. I guess. Wait, I'm gonna try one more thing. If I delete these, then maybe this looks a little less finicky. Yeah, but those beams have to be in a different area now. The problem is that these frames. We can do this, I guess. If it connects there. Like, can we nudge it like this? So it looks more sign of. Yes. So nudge it in place like this. That does look more structurally sound. Like this. I don't know how I feel about this one actually. Maybe once I paint it, but like it kinda weirdly hovers off the frame, which I think bugs me. I'm just gonna paint one pillar and see I will have to snap it one further back maybe, but that's what's the point then? Yeah, when he hovers off. Oh, it's not what I want to grab. If we snap this one back like this, actually that could work. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Also disrupts the line pattern, which is not that bad actually. I am not opposed to that idea. Okay, let's try nudging them all one back then. Age. Age one more. Place, yeah. That definitely looks better. Way more stable too. Against it like week before. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going with the left one. Then I probably have to mirror that pillar up there. The top, like the top half, the entire top half will be a different blueprint, so that's fine. For now, just a pillar. So I guess let's mimic that pillar. Then I'll save this as a 12-meter pillar. No, I'll make some different size blueprints. More. This one wasn't nudged far enough. Sure, it's in the correct place. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay, I guess let's delete the top now, so we can save the pillars on its own. These will be 12-meter pillars. It's definitely a bulky design though, so I hope I can fit in some of the crevices. Some of the like natural patterns in this game are not that wide. It is. Well, you don't have to worry about the clipping, that will be hidden by the things, but yeah, I think this looks nice. No, I'll just make one with frames, or just one with the starting foot or something, just so I can make them as high as possible. First I'm gonna delete the other ones. I forgot how to do this. Edit and remove. Then I'm also gonna remove this one. Okay. Light changes. So now we can save this one. Hello, valve. Terrain, support, select icon, just choose a terrain track, and I already had a color I noticed, yeah, terrains. Then we set a directory, support it, and we save. Then we have this pillar, which you can download whenever the fuck you want. So now let's do each foot on its own. These top ones, I'm gonna have to replace those beams because it look like you can cut them in half. Okay, let's redo those beams. Architecture, I should have kept one so I could pick it. Tips on me. Then was one further in, right? It should be like this. Yeah, because it was weirdly clipping. 4. 4. Might not use this stream yet, but I'll definitely get a lot of use out of them once the main train gets set up. I have to paint these. Copper. Huh. Oh, that's peculiar. Guess you can't paint them. Oh, they're clipping in something. Then we'll just grab this one. Nudge it back. This will be covered, so it's fine. Then I'll do the same here. Can I pick, or is it also gonna give me? Yes, it's gonna give me better support. Of course. Yes. Oh. Yes. Yes. Okay. I have to delete this one again, otherwise I won't be able to paint it. Then I'm gonna have to nudge this thing back into place. Okay. Then we have to feed off the pillars. Right. So this is feed, train support. Then now we need this but on the opposite side, so what I'm gonna do is clear, I'm gonna load this one. Now I'm gonna delete the bottom, middle, and keep the top. Don't delete that in the foundation. Now we need to make getting beams to properly snap might be harder to do on this one. Actually, never mind. Or to be one further in, right? Something like this. No one's already perfectly placed. So, thought this one would be more difficult. Apparently not. Getting the length is the only tricky part here. Then paint him, which is it gonna work? Yeah, probably not, because they're clipping. So paint the copper. Then nudge him back in place. Should be correct, right? Yes, okay. One more, maybe? No, okay, this is correct. Still, oh yeah, still pretty good. And then we do the same for here. This one. This. Then we have the tops. Technically I could have made them on the floor, but it's fine. It's always going to be hovering anyway, so... Head in support, save, create a designer, then go to 12 meters again. And now this one gone, this one gone. This is 12 meters with frames. Save that, 12 meters. This frame still fit. 12 meter frame. Does, okay. Save. I am factorying, but not factorioing, that's a different game. But no, we should be able to make any length of terrain pillar we want. That's all make one for 4 and A2, so we're completely sure on that. This one, I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to replace these painter beams a few more times. Might finish my event, whoa, since when you speedrunning them. Usually dragging your feet, not wanting to finish it. It's racing. I mean, it is racing, it's just different racing, right? So you just steal people's Zumas. Think you mean running? Yeah. I don't want to fall there. I know. But for terrain tracks you don't have to rotate them, so... Since these are just support pillars, the terrain tracks themselves will mostly float. Because I don't want to build a world long terrain track just with foundation. It's actually gonna take years of my life. Yeah, every event reset is at 10 or 11 depending on your time zone for us. Are you surprised? This is 12, 8 meters. Save. Then we'll also do one for 4. Don't feel like running though. Well, it's kind of what the game is about, I don't know what to tell you. It's the point of the horse game if you're not watching. Yes. It does take a long time. We're nearly at the end, right? There's like 3 weeks left or something. half July. No, it's less than a few weeks in. Do you have a mark on his calendar or something? I have the timeline I follow. I see. This is 4 meters. Save. Clear. And now we actually build the foundation thing that we built earlier. No separate blueprint. 2 meter and 1 meter. And I have to make sure it's aligned properly so I can snap the other one perfectly. Is the correct size? It is not. Here to show the non-concrete side. But I don't really know when it shows the concrete and when it doesn't. Guess it's rotated. Wait, can you oh, you can actually see in the blueprint. There's one side that's lighter. It's just very hard to see. Okay. I guess I figured it out at least. This should all not show any concrete on the side then. Correct, okay. We need the half corner thingy. Okay. Then the train tracks. Getting the middle is not gonna be easy on this one though. Actually, you can see here, this line should be the middle. Hard to see, but you can see something. Except thinks I'm going that way for some reason. Thought I ought to rotate, apparently not. So this should be the middle of the left side at least. Yes. That looks correct. Another side too. Oh wait, I forgot a corner piece here. Railway. Is this the middle? Let's see. That looks correct to me. Yeah, that looks correct. Okay. And I'll save this as a two-way track, and then I'll make the four-way track after this. Because for two-way track, this is all we need. So two-way track, top. Save that. Needs more decos. Well, I'll show you the four-way track, which is gonna be the main one. Also, deco is what I suck at, so you know, I need small. Yep. You're the guy who decos usually, so. Actually, I should paint one of these and pick, because I want to paint once it's. You know, I don't know why I'm wearing so much fucking clipped in there. bring this one up. I have to do the lab foundation shit again. See if I can find which one is the light side. It's only, yeah, honestly insanely hard for me to tell. I don't know why I struggle so hard with that. I think it's like this. Let's see. I got it wrong. Lovely. Nope. Yes. Okay, now it's not correctly. Whoa. It's gonna be hygienic since when? I thought you were trying to turn into Asmongold, yeah. Ah, that's a joke for legal reasons. Side pillars. I'm gonna go without the support though, because it's gonna make it look too bulky. I don't want it to, you know, glitch into the terrain. Guess we could do like, is that flipping on the show? It is, and that's hella ugly. Goddamn. See, if I had the solid pillars here, then I could railing without much issue. If I do it just in front, actually no, I might if I do it like this. Place one. Getting it to snap is a different story, but this. Then can I like this? Same on the other side. I'm gonna have to redo this for the like 1-4-1, but it's fine. That doesn't look bad. Does look a little silly with those two being closer, but if you copper these, that doesn't look bad. Let me mirror this on top and the right here, and then we should have something. How far did I? Is it that far I nudged it? See, we have a little bit of space in front, so that's correct. I could do it like this, I guess. Wait, I'm gonna see if maybe it looks better like this. So snap on the correct thing though. If we bring it one back. Oh yeah, that does look better actually. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. Yeah, technically won't go all the way to the end, but it looks better. Definitely the overlap in the middle. Like this. Yeah, it's way better. have a nice fence, which does add a bit more. So I'm gonna copy this on the top, I guess. First let's place the rail tracks. Oh, I don't have fuel. That's awkward. I'm gonna try and wait to lay massive railway so I have a hoverpack, since the hoverpack is always charged. Controls the railway tracks, it should just make our life, or my life, a lot easier. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Skip this one. Also nudge it. Then half nudge it forwards, it's on the same distance. This. This one doesn't want to snap as properly as you on the water apparently. This. Okay. I guess the middle does look a little bit empty, doesn't it? Something we can do in the middle to make it look more interesting. Don't have glass floors or something, do I? So you could just turn this middle one into glass. I think that's a structure pack you have to buy. Tickets are probably gonna slow pretty soon because it's exponential, so also just don't have quads automated, so if I do this I definitely won't be able to do this on a large scale yet. Let's see, ticket machine, architecture. Well, buying the flat roof will give me the ability to paint it, right? Isn't that how you do it? Quickly turn the airco a bit softer. Buy this. 6. You have something I can buy. Actually, would the metal barriers look better, I wonder? First, let's delete you. Then, if I make you glass, I mean, you'll just look coppery though, since this thing is so big. Oh, roof doesn't have any different materials apparently. Yeah, that definitely looks wrong. So, how do you get the glass like floors then? I wonder, because it's not like it's a paint option or something, so it must actually be a different thing you have to buy. I don't have the frames yet, so I can't do that either. Would the barrier look better than... Well, it would have to be a low barrier. No, I think I prefer the metal, although this one looks like it's rotated the wrong way. Yeah, I'll rotate it. Yeah, the top ones are rotated the wrong way. Oh, I have no fuel. Damn it. No fuel should have stacked up. Yeah, I can swap back to to actual fuel. I have to move this one so it's correct. Oh, what I wanted to pick. Yes. I have to make sure it's rotated correctly. So just like thing that sticks out have to be pointing towards me. Nudge you, nudge one back. Push you all the way in. Yes. No. The other side too. Sorry, nudge it all. Wait. What is this? Oh, I know it's all Nintendo music. Oh, it's an unused song from Nintendo apparently. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know it. This. And it, yeah, it's rotated correctly this time. Okay. Yes. Where I got a message. Check that real quick. Yes. Who messaged me? No, it's not that important. Okay. That looks better, but it has to, like, something has to go in the middle here. But I have no clue what. That's the issue. Is there something I can do to make the middle look at least a bit more interesting? I guess I could always code it if I swap you to that looks better already, and then make you copper. I mean, it definitely looks more interesting, but it still looks pretty empty. I don't know if I'll be able to grab that one. No, I have to do it like this. Go to I'm gonna have to rotate this one. This I forgot to rotate it properly, didn't I? I did. God damn it. Need this thing painted copper. Yeah, this looks correct. Okay. Well, definitely looks more interesting, but I think the top middle still looks empty. Well, I'm not really sure what. I guess I could road by these. The high barrier it. So it's clearly separated. Can you paint these high barriers? I want to land there. I mean, you can, but it doesn't change much. At least it, like, makes clear separation. If I high barrier here too. Now we have two, like, very clear sides. Let's see. I think I'm happy with this. Oh, I think it looks good. For someone who rarely designs anything, I think this looks good. I am pretty proud of this, to be honest. As I could always do like stuff on the side and all that, but I don't know that's necessary, to be honest. Might just be overkill. I know some people like put railings on the side or frame pillars, beams, but I honestly don't think it's necessary. Could beam between here, I guess. See what that gives. Might want to make it one longer though. I don't know if I can snap that. Let's just see what this does. Like beam in between. Does that look better or worse? We'll have to paint them black first. Do the beams add anything or is it pointless? I do think I prefer the right side. So I do think I'm gonna beam it up like this. I think I'm happy with this design. There's a nice contrast of color too, it's all like one tone. I know there's a button, yeah, to hide your hand. Do you think I'm happy with this top? Pretty large though, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. I think this is gonna be permanent. Some glass would have been nice, I guess, but honestly, at that point, it might just be a little bit too much. Yeah, 2 tickets. Can't even buy anything with that. I can try some glass on the side, but I might be overdoing it. Yeah, it doesn't add anything. Also, it just looks weird. If it were full pillars, like concrete ones, then it might have worked, but otherwise, nah. Let's save this. This is 4-way track top. Let's see. Oh yeah, I probably have to. Track top, then select icon, terrain track, change the color, new terrains, directory, new terrains. Okay, I'll have to do it manually later, I guess, because I can't change the directory. Oh yeah, I probably can drag it, can I? By edit, terrain, add to support, and apply changes. 4-way tractor. Save blueprint. Yes, save blueprint, yes. And then we just delete the top part to make it 2-way. That's easier than making all the changes. So let's do that. little bit of a lag spike there. Oh, because you deleted something outside the Rupert Designer game. It's annoying. Getting these without deleting anything else. Okay. Also fix that hole. Let's finish the barrier line. This. And this will be our two-way top. Really happy about it. It looks nice. For not having done anything aesthetically yet in this world, I think it looks nice. This is two-way track top. Select icon, trains, color, go to train preset again, and directory. I have to press edit, trains, this, light changes. And then we save blueprint. Now we go to blueprints. Where are... Huh? Excuse me? The wrong one? Why is it not save? Yes. Have I been robbed just now? Why? That's an undefined. So you're an undefined now. Yeah, okay, but the bad one is just gone. Just go rob from me. That's kind of annoying. We're gonna have to redo it. Can you only have 5 per category or something? No. Yeah, see, that works. I have been robbed. That is kind of annoying. I guess we're redoing this part. Probably just didn't read one of the things that told me correctly, you know. I'm just gonna say I got robbed, that's easier. Right, then we can blame the game on me. Yeah, one more back, okay. I have to paint all this again. It's kind of annoying, and save properly, you know. Luckily it wasn't that bad, so like it's a large amount of logistics or something that gets saved. Okay. There's the pillar stick again. This side. It's the eye if I remember. Same height as that, because it's each 4 meters, right? First, we grab the boarded foundation. Copper again. Wait, these two have to be half. I have to make sure it's the same lines. Lines up properly. here. Asphalt halves. Still can't tell. It's so hard to tell. Okay, I did it correct this time. Dairy should all be lined up properly. Like this. There shouldn't be any weird concrete sticking out. Okay. Let's paint these copper too. This. Take a quick sip first. Barrier, fill the middle up. Otherwise it looks decently empty. Railway. Make sure it's the correct place again. Same here. Okay. Now we need to do the little railings again. So this VH 1 and 1. And that is just snapping and nudging it correctly. Oh, hair. Okay, okay. Hope we just vanished for some reason. Like this. Same with this one. Looks nice. It doesn't look empty anymore. Well, the mill still looks a little empty. It looks way better already. I honestly don't know what I could add to the middle to make it more interesting. Like, I actually have no clue at all. I guess that's possible. Honestly, that just looks kind of weird. It's a walkway? Oh, walkway's a bit of better. Okay. Oh, I even like this. I like this. When we have our train. We'll have to make something similar for the stations, but I don't know if a station actually fits in the blueprint design. I would have to check. This is 4-way track top, and the directory has to go here when we save. Then yeah, we confirm because for some reason the blueprint wasn't visible. I think that was just a bug, but yeah, 4-way and 2-way track top. I'm gonna edit at subcategory. Track top. Then drag these two into it. Apply changes. And one more, which is full track. Jump on the setup now. So we clear this. Chest, all. Then we load the train supports. Simple one, yep. And we build manually on top. First do it up. That's not what I wanted to do. because I'm in it? Does it forcefully load? Yeah, this is gonna take some nudging the first time. Does this look correct? Honestly, hard to tell. This looks correct. Is left and right correct? Right. I think this is the middle. Let's see. Did this build correctly? This looks correct and finished. Okay. I'm gonna save this as a full track. Still looking good. Thank you, thank you. This is for 12 meters. Full track. Then let's go to directory. That. Save. And then let's also do one for the double. Oh yeah, wait, full track. Two-way. I should add that. Two-way. Save. And reload. Let's first delete this one, which we can't do in that menu. Edit. Move. Okay, beautiful. Save. It's N. Why is it N and not? Why can I not type? I know I'm using a different keyboard layout, but get it. No. Edit. This one. Remove. Yes. Apply. This one. Edit. Can you not change name? Oh, you just can't change your name. Okay. Remove. Yes. Remove. Save. This one. After resave. 12 meter. Full track. In this category. And we save. Okay. I don't know why that was such an issue. Now, blueprints. This one again. Step out so we don't replace it. Blueprint. 4-way track top. And also snap this thing. Has to snap on properly though. Actually overlapping blueprint designer. Also, I think I just noticed that the old one might not have been high enough. Might have been nudging. See, this one looks high. I think the old one, well, the previous one wasn't high enough. Looks centered properly, or at least middle. Alright. A little bit of a lag spike when you play that big of a blueprint. But it looks nice, so. This is how did I name the other one? Meter full track to 4 way. Yeah, the other one is also just not named correctly. Definitely have to redo it. Save. No, it's actually do correctly. Nudge it up. Because yeah, I noticed on placing the other one that was slightly clipping. Yes. Now it should be fine. Okay. Now let's save this as keep having to check the name. 12 meter full track. 12 meter. Full track. Two-way. Set directory here. And save. Then we delete that last faulty one. Move. Apply changes. And now we have a fully tileable trainer node. Actually, I'm very happy about it. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. You can. Actually, I'm live for an easy long time. I go refresh my drink. Yeah, I'll do it real quick. Go refill my glass because my throat is starting to get dry from yapping so much. Or deliberating by myself. I'm gonna take a zoom in. 6 is enough for another architecture thingy. Oh, what do we want? We have metal pillars and cables. Getting there, okay. Let's see, is there anything else I wanted to check if a station would fit in the blueprints I made. I'll go. Railway, oh it does. If you want any design, you won't get a lot of height at least. Yeah, if you put this in the middle, where is it? This would be the middle. So this fit. Right. I have to think about design though. I'll go grab a drink and then I'll see what we can do for the station. I'll just do the front of the station because like depending how many like freight platforms and stuff just actually depends on how much you know trains has. Usually I'll have two. How I do things, but you never know. I'm gonna see how many can actually fit. Like freight platforms. How many? One. So you can only fit. So yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna blueprint this yet then. If I want to make a decently looking platform, it has to be tileable. I think it's better if I do that things off. Plus, it would have to fit like up there and up there. So I'm gonna go grab a drink and then we'll probably see what we're gonna do about the main base. So I'll be back in a bit. Just put the text on in case someone randomly pops in while I'm not here. Okay, I'm back. What's next to? I don't forget, there's not on the screen the entire time. Now we have to actually do the main base. It's a part I've been dreading most. Let's go to the main base first. You know, when I decide to build, I'm gonna have to learn how to make nice looking support pillars sooner or later. Probably stay with the coppery and asphalt mix, since it seems to be a nice combo. Like that random floating platform for now is where I want to do stuff, you know, since a floating platform is not. So I'm gonna turn the music a bit louder. This video is shorter, well shorter, is more silent than the previous one I used. I am getting some complaints about the internet. Well, yeah, it seems to have stabilized, just a small hiccup, okay. Let's go over here. Let's have a think what we actually want to do with these resources. Since I'm definitely moving the space elevator like over there, that will be the space elevator part crafting area. I just need to think about enough to fit in the dimensional depot here. Since everything I'm crafting is gonna have like uses for building in a tool gun. So honestly I should swap over to a screen so I can do the planning. I'm gonna set up the planner first. Satisfactory calculator. Actually, yeah, there's not to connect one, that's a map. The normal, like the calculator, yeah, you have to manually put an input, you can just maximize. So, I need satisfactory. Tools, I think it's called. Yeah, tools. Let's go to the calculator page of tools. Not do the theoretical rocket fuel I was planning between streams. That's for a later stream once we have blenders, but let's see. Let's set all the limits to 0 and then let's put in the manual limits. This might take a bit. I'll show you the end result once I'm done looking around. It's just seeing me type in numbers. Cool. Limestone. 480 and 40 quartz. Yeah. Then, for example, if we do heavy modular frame And we say maximize. Without the converter or the blender, because we don't have those yet. We also don't have any of the quantum shit. Okay. All this iron can only make 4.75 heavy module for them. Okay, what if I add the further iron? Because I know there's more iron nearby. I just didn't bother writing it all down because I honestly didn't think I would need it. If we turn on. Yes, this is all iron. If we turn on all this iron, how much is this? 600, 1200, 1800. Okay, it's a lot more. A lot more. It's also just more iron around than I have written down. When did I do this math? Because this math ain't correct at all. Like actually. How did I get to that number of iron? It's wrong. I just straight up wrong. I actually have no clue how I got to that number. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9, 600. I have 4,500 iron. That sounds more correct. Items input 4,500 iron. Let's see. What else has to be automated? Gonna take a bit. Circuit boards. Right, because what I also have to do is items input. I need to rubber and plastic. Right. Production. Add more of the machines. This is gonna probably kill my like PC speed and my internet speed with the amount of stuff. I do need computers. It's becoming highly complicated very quickly. Let's see. I do need copper sheets too. Concrete. Calculators. haven't turned on any of the altered recipes yet. Oh, it looks like a mess and a half. Then go these, and then these. Already have this one. Oh, high-speed connector. Yeah, definitely have to turn on all the recipes. Might have to grab a second Deuterium node too, by the looks of it. Don't need any of these. I do need this one. Guide rods. On my side, I might split these up later into more readable chunks. For now, I'm just gonna do everything so I have the numbers. It's all advanced stuff. I do need these though. These probably don't have to be maximized though. I think that will do. Package stuff. Do you want portable miners? These also probably don't have to be. Only 5 might be overkill, portable miners. Is there any animated Sam used in building? Animated. Or is it just the next tier? Let's see. My ad is used for spawn, so I do want. Yeah, but I don't need like a insane amount of that. Forced. Really bad. How many fucking items are in this game sometimes? Yeah, the side's definitely starting to check. Having to calculate a maximum between all these different items. Can't blame it. Silica 2. After silica, we need planning on making smokeless powder here. We do need stators. Also, steel beam and steel pipes. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm still gonna have to turn on alternate recipes, but one more. We don't have a buyer yet. Maximize. And then we go to recipes. Let's turn on the recipes I would actually consider using. I mean, none of the screw recipes because we don't care about screws here. Screws are a war crime to humanity. No, copper rotor requires screws. We don't want those. We have enough petroleum flow, so we can't do that one either. Let's come back to coal. Do I want to do the pure? I'll turn on the pure, but I don't know if I'll actually use it. Because the issue with pure is that bringing water up is not really easy. Not impossible though, if I really want to do it. Be a lot of extra work. Don't care about screws here, so. What has they decided I need to do if I put everything? Yeah, I decided to use all the annoying alloy recipes, which I really want to do. So I'm gonna turn those off. Like the alloy where we mix multiple ores together, it just makes a mess of things. Turn those off. Probably keep basic iron on though, but like copper alloy and stuff, it's not bad. Also the deuterium stuff. Recipes are just more of a headache than actually worth. resolve. See what has it decided now. How much rubber are we using? 20. We're using. Yeah. Now, if I add the extra Criterium node I know is decently nearby. It's another 300 Criterium. There's more Criterium nearby, but I don't think we're gonna need that for aluminium. But if I go to machines, input, say 600 Criterium, what will it do? We'll have a bit of overflow of the rubber and plastic, preferably. Let's see. Also gonna turn off the fused wire recipe. Used wire. Now it looks a lot cleaner. You know, got a lot of the messy alternate recipes. Yeah, it's what we want to see. You need a lot of tank fluctuators. Honestly, I don't see the point of maximizing that one either. Slam fluctuators are used. Yeah, you do need a good chunk of them. They're just for building mats. So I'm also gonna lower that one. I won't need them for a long time. Like 5. That's a little bit overkill. Learning everything to 22. If I even a heavy modular, is it able to make? No way, it's able to make 22 heavy modular frames, right? It is. I put everything on 20. 20. 20. This should simplify a lot of the numbers too. The rotors I also don't need insane amount of. If I have a good chunk of spare stuff, and I can still steal some resources without big issue. That's why I'm trying to get as much out of it as possible without going in. I mean, it's already going to be insanely overboard. It's going to take. It's going to take a lot of hours. Complete. Now all the cheap stuff is trying to go to 200. By item you all on 200, so it's also all round numbers. Is it overkill? Oh, most definitely. But it should keep us literally supplied with all the tier 5 to, well, 1 to 5 resources for the rest of the game. Unless we're doing like mega projects. Let's see. This looks pretty doable, to be honest. Using here at iron plates, interesting. What will we reach all the target numbers? Let's see. Doesn't pull shit out in air or something. Everything looks doable. That one is not what I want to use though. The recipe I forgot to turn off apparently. I know this will break everything, but we'll see. Yes, turning off the recipe will break everything. Okay, I'll turn it on again. Yes, let's make a notepad of everything. Then we can start collecting. I am gonna need and I hover this somewhere so it won't instantly close on me. Here, okay. Let's change this. The amount of copper we're actually gonna need for this factory is 895.143, which is very specific. I know why, because copper sheets is like a weird. Yes. Make you a rounded number. Would that fix the weird? Not really. Okay, I'm just gonna keep you at 200 then. I'll deal with the weird numbers. I think it's like a round option. Oh, there isn't. Alright. So yeah, 895. The amount of iron we need is... I'm gonna have to pull a lot of iron from different places because if 400 iron into 600 deuterium, then the amount of coal we need is 1740. That works out. Limestone we need 1380. And also, amount of sulfur we need is very low. The amount of... Oh, it's limestone. Whoops. Accidentally changed the wrong thing. You have to be 1380. Double checking that, yeah, silver. 60.72. Fix that. And we only need 124 SAM. I'll definitely bring the maximum amount of SAM to our base, just for future reasons. Well, the same with all these belts, by the way. I know I'm doing very specific numbers, but if there's nodes nearby, I'll just bring them to the base. And then... quartz... using all 1040. This is the amount that will produce 20 of each advanced resources and 200 of each, like, in between. Which is insane, by the way. It's, I think, more than my final base made in my previous, at least from the more advanced resources. Definitely heavily modular frames. I'm so happy we have a large amount of those. They're a pain in the ass to craft. Of course, setting everything up is going to take literal years. It's there should not be a single screw recipe in this entire setup. Just to be sure, I'm gonna turn off the screws, just so they can't even get the option for it. Because screws are a crime on humanity in this game. They never fit on enough belts. Where's the screw recipe? Here, screw, turn off. So now there's no way the calculator will decide to use screws. Let's double. I don't think they were, but I want to be sure. You'll maximize drone. It's everything. You don't need a raw SAM outside of reanimating it, so there's no point keeping it in its raw state. Okay. Everything looks good. Just okay, apparently turning off screws to change some numbers. So yeah, screws were in the mix. Well, I'm happy I changed those in. Because now we use all our copper, which is unfortunate for later, but it's fine. Radium stays the same. Limestone stays the same. Use a little bit more sulfur. Use all our quartz. I made it so we use all our SAM because there's no point keeping it raw. We use all our coal and we use all the iron. Okay, these are actual numbers. I'll definitely have one machine making screws. Probably just a base screw recipe. looking. I mean, I can yoink like a bit of iron. I would say pipe, no iron rods. I guess finding iron rod. I could just steal some iron rods to make literally one screw machine. Okay, now I have to actually collect all these resources. That's gonna be the main thing. It's not, yeah, it's not doing any other water shenanigans, so, okay. Oh, nice. Which form you gonna keep him in? Like, which appliance? Oh. Can I merge you all together again? So you're, yeah, one big browser tab again. Okay. Hey, why base? Base is weaker than all his appliance forms. Just give him at least a appliance form. Can be closed. Okay. Now I need to place miners. Yeah, it's a small one, I know, but you have to give him an appliance so he can change form. That's how it works. You have to craft those though. First I'm gonna need all that coal, so I guess let's go to that first. Coal's out here. Also, I know this looks ugly. I'll make it look decent after, okay? You don't want to know how much fucking crafting I just queued up, like with blueprints and stuff. Also, I need like 1,000 fucking portable miners. Well, if you want to know, I don't know how much you remember our base producing and our save file, but of every simple part I'll be making 200 a minute, and of every advanced part I'll be making 20 a minute. That's the math I just set up. Let's place a crafting bench here. I also need a big workshop. I need a shit ton of portable miners, so I'm just gonna let this crap for a while. Overstimulated by 3 different chats, then don't be in 3 different chats. It's a pretty easy solution to your problem. Voice connect them. I have no clue how I'm gonna highway these all up yet. Start with 30, it should last me a while. I guess I'm gonna place every miner and then I'll see how I connect them. I don't think I'll do anything fancy at the base of the miner to make them look pretty, because there's so many. Correction. Miner Mark II. I'll probably elevate these up actually, so go ahead and see turn these around. Then fully overclock you, just 600. So this is 1200. Side shards in at 1200. should be more coal around here. So scroll to my miner wheel, which I do have, right? Yeah. Creature in the way. Oh, it's a hog. Really? No, we don't have the gun yet, but come on. I couldn't make it, I just haven't bothered. Miner here. This is 300, so we're on 1500 now. How did I get to 1740 gold? Unless this one is impure, I guess. I might have more. Ah, no, I definitely have more gold than I thought I had. Unless I only need 1740, it's possible, of course. Yeah, this is 600, so yeah, we have 18. Let's go check if the site actually... Did I input the wrong amount of coal? Let's see. Input... Yeah, I definitely did. I definitely have more than... Because this is 1800 plus... I have 2100 coal just here. I might change some stuff up. That definitely changed some stuff. Now I need way less copper, which I'm happy about. Yeah, okay. 2100 gold. I have Mimikyu, only 3 Pokeballs, and you better get lucky. 600 Criterium, 1040 quartz, 80 limestone, Sam, 2100 coal. It also requires a bit less iron now, that's good. Okay. So all this coal will have to go up this way. Probably just drop a wall where they can all go down then. What else is around here that I have to pick up? I know the Criterium is behind me. Like that way somewhere. I could be where my pillar is actually. Let's see. Open the map. If I'm at the coal area, there is some limestone around here. Actually quite a few of the things here. Let's see, there's the other stuff. I failed, damn. Guess better luck next time. But this one is blocked. Right, I should probably grab some Nobilis because a few of them are going to be blocked that way. Yeah, let's go do that first. No point if I have to come back like 8 times. Where's my closest sulfur node again? It's in the red forest, because of course it is. I'll probably not use that one. No, I'll use the impure one up there. So now we have to go this way. I hope I have enough power for this actually. I mean, the site can tell you how much power it draws, right? It only draws 8k power, it's fine. It's not that bad. That was gonna be way worse, to be honest. 8k still gives like 20k margin. Oh, there's a bigger double here. So all these things have to be blown up to... My sulfur is gonna be somewhere down here. Probably by those geothermal vents, because those usually spawn together. I think they always spawn together actually. I don't know if there's sulfur that doesn't spawn next to geothermal. Ah, no, the ones in the desert might actually not spawn next to geothermal. Yeah, sulfur should be somewhere around here. Alt V, sulfur. Where are you? You're up, are you? Okay. Also have to connect these at some point. Once like our entire factory setup, I'll probably go around and connect all the geothermal vents for even more power. Here's sulfur. Okay. Mine mark 2. Point it that way. Also just mine some. Man, actually, I should have just brought power over. That would have made my life a lot easier. I have to bring power this way anyway. Might as well. I hope Maxime has to go outside by any chance. Or no. Oh, he's talking to Brian, I don't know. But... full power for that one. I don't know how close I have to be for that though. Pretty close, yeah. Maxime does not want to go outside. Ah, just too far away. Damn. Okay. So for what's producing now, I'll go hook up the coal too. Can't process it yet, and I can at least make some nobelis with my hands. Have I made it better than there yet? No, but all the ones close to me are full, the big ones. I'm gonna have to pull down a little one. Just temporary, by the way, don't worry. Then all these, we do some coal. Shouldn't take that long. I'll go over and pick up the sulfur. I should have enough nobles to not worry about. Yeah. Running into mining spots that are hooked. You should already be full and stacked by now. Yeah, 700. I'm gonna have to make a massive belt highway. Definitely, since most of the iron I need is back there. And I technically could do it with trains, but it only has to go to one place. Trains is I mean, I definitely have to make a place where trains can dock and undock. Because this is the natural route for the train to go, like, into the valley. Not sure if I'll make the trains down or up yet. This is a natural route, so I might place them down so they can just keep going and then item elevator them up. Yeah, because he must go outside. Oh no. I'm reading the group chat, by the way, if you wonder what the fuck I'm talking about. My friend was talking, he didn't want to go outside, and I was being forced outside. Kind of funny. It happens to me a lot. So it's funny when it happens to other people. Okay, let's make some nobles now. Which isn't this one, right? Yeah, black powder. It's kinda inefficient, but you know. That's kinda on me for not setting it up sooner. I mean, there's a plan with this factory, it's gonna be one of the things that gets produced. Not 200 a minute though, it's a bit overkill. I heard everything, I know. I was assuming you were listening, so... I'm stealing my honey. No, that's all out. That's like the one rule we have on the server, no stealing. If you steal, then I'm kicking you off the server, you know, permanent banning you. Too bad. Then you can learn how to set up your own server. Borrowing for what payments? That's not how it works. We haven't made any deals. We don't do borrowing here. If you want honey, just go catch your own combi. I have like 20 stacks of iron. I don't need your pitiful 3 stacks, okay? Yeah, it's remember I got stuck in the mines for like 24 hours? Ore is not something I'm running out of anytime soon. Okay, we have the bombs. Bomb has been planted. Don't you have to go prep to go to Cedric? I don't wanna. Well, you kinda told to him that you were going, so... I know how to tell you this. Should have said you weren't going then. It's too late now, you committed. Yeah, see, that's why you always say no the first time, but maybe, and not say sure, or I'll go, and then you can change your mind. You have to go walk, even though you didn't want to go outside today. No, but you did say, you know, that you still had to leave, which kind of implies you were going. That's how words work. You should have said I wasn't planning on coming. Be a little bit more iron around here somewhere. That's why I'm running around here. I need real medits. Yeah, I would be surprised if it were light. So you're gonna have to walk 15 minutes, probably sweating your ass off. And then instantly go back, because you don't want to be there. Sounds unpleasant as hell. Oh, here's a sulfur. Where am I on the map then? I'm here. Well, I don't want to use this silver yet. Because that's a strong silver. I kinda want to keep this one for now. It means iron is... That's a little pool. So iron should be back here. Don't tell me it's in the stinky cave. I can hear the radioactive smoke from the door. Maybe you can go down there. More radiation here. Oh, it's back. I'm gonna assume there's radiation up there. And there's something up here. Ah, yeah, there's radiation here, okay. Don't up. I wasn't paying attention to my HP. That's my fault.
Your Pioneer Agreement mandates greater care with Fix-It resources.
Nah, don't worry about it. I mean, I can actually make gas masks now that I have fabric. Check some work. It makes some distance now with the new fuel. Okay, damn. Bonk. I have to go find the entrance of the cave again. At least the amount of healing you get around this area is chunky. Look at all these bacons. Oh, well, I'm getting radiation again, so. Quick. See if I can destroy the other radiation rock too. Yeah. There's still uranium here though. Oh, here's the iron I was looking for. So it's not in the cave. It was on top of it. Well, I would prefer to remove the radiation while I'm here, if that's even possible. Honestly, it doesn't look like it is. Maxime's outside. What? He actually left?
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Some more beneath me, yeah. No, I'm not the greatest at throwing these. Have some. Okay. Still a large amount of radiation nearby, really? Probably broken all the rocks near me. Oh, I'm bleeding now. That's not good. It could just be the radiation is embedded into the walls. I think it's highly possible that it's just not destroyable. It should just look like it is. Yeah, so this game is just radioactive. I can't even do anything about it. That's unfortunate. I would have preferred to be able to clean out the radiation. I don't know if you could hear that. That was my stomach. Is the thing still chasing me? I think stingers chase you like halfway across the map. Let's go production. Miner Mark II. Since we found our iron. And our base is that way. Just connect these up to a pole. And you have to be overclocked too. Great. Overclock. Overclock. Right. I have to bring power here too. After I'm in the middle of a safe location, I'll check. Is any more important ore I have forgotten in this area? Got the 2 iron, got a limestone, got the iron in the okay. How much limestone did I say I needed? 1380. I only have 600. Here's another 600. There's actually I have more limestone than I thought I had. I have 1380, but 600, 600. Actually, I have 1500 limestone. That might change some stuff. 1500 limestone. Increase the copper even more. I helped the silica to right. So let's go back to interactive map. Sam is in a cave. Let's go do the copper first. Yeah, we need a lot of copper for the later recipes, so we can lower our copper usage. I'm always gonna say yes to that. So radioactive rock there. Yeah, just likes being radioactive here. I can do it too, right? Or 600. Yeah, I can. This is already 1200 copper. I mean, I'll bring the other one over too. While in Rome, you know. There's no point in leaving this one specifically unmined if I'm gonna have to add it to my system later anyway. There should also be one limestone here, according to the map. On this side. Yeah, definitely blowing up as a radioactive altar. This is not blowable? No, it is. There's also just a radioactive hulk here. Oh. That could complicate things. I need to take a herb. It's my last herb too. Damn, one of the radioactive things is still alive. Outside of the hall? No, that's just honestly radioactive in there. I need your stinky uranium. It's not blow upable for some reason. I'm gonna die. I should craft some inhalers real quick. Around here I shouldn't be bothered. Is it this one? No, it's another one. Inhalers. Alright. I don't think I have what it takes to kill a radioactive hulk though. Yeah, this one is powered. Let's pull a cable over. Let's go up there, place a miner away from the radioactivity. I want 2 miners. I also have to up. You find me. Get you. Pick you up. Not mine. I should move my hub actually. No point in keeping my hub here. Back. Let's go see at the resources. I still have to bring quartz over. Okay. What's always going to be up here? A little bit off. How much quartz do we need again? 10 to 4. Which I can get from the 2 impures, and I'll keep the pure one for the bauxite I'm doing this soon.
First, there was a whole involved process of evolution from single-celled organisms to mammals, rodents specifically.
Explosion.
And that's not even explaining the whole dinosaur extinction meteor making room for mammals to dominate the animal kingdom instead.
Multiple explosions.
You know what, I will just compile a data package for you to look at later, because I don't even know where to start with the whole ape thing.
Harmonious explosion.
These will be the two. Actually, I forgot that quartz produces at a different rate. 300. 300 is 600, so yeah, I'm gonna need a pure one. Yeah, it might cause some issues for my bauxite later. I might have to move my bauxite somewhere else. There's not enough. Or I use the recipe that recycles like a lot of the quartz, I guess. It's the recipe that gives you the silica back, right? So then I don't have a choice on which recipe I'm using. Alright, after the quartz. How much limestone do I already have? 1200. I was, yeah, but do I do that one? No, I'll do the one that's coming from the same direction as all the other stuff. So there you could add more limestone, but I don't think it would do much. Let's always check what happens when we add 1800 limestone. Would that change the calculations? It would decrease the amount of iron we need. Nah, it's not worth it. Gonna have to bring over all the iron anyway, so this way. I'm gonna do a few more miners and I'll probably call it a day then. The last research one is those stinky pillars, I think. Still have to do quite a few gacha dailies now I think about it. I haven't done Anfield, well DK has the reset yet. I haven't done the Puma either. Gonna have to do those. Remember all these stink. I don't need this many stink pillars close to my base. Right. Amazed that one didn't miss, to be honest. There's one more. No, we shouldn't have any stink pillars near our base. At least not on this side. I think there's still some in the swamp area. Here's the last limestone we want. A lot of enemies here though. Ah no, that one didn't hit me. Alright, don't use that now. Place our miner, but I'm out of portable miners. Portable miners. Let's craft more. highway. Five 30 again. It's minor. Probably the close way to put power from is that one. That. Let's see. And the second criterium is all, yeah, and then all the other stuff is together over there. What I'm gonna do next time. Like all the rest of our resources are in this valley. It's actually the start. Yeah, it's a starting zone. I know they haven't that many pure. It's the forest starting zone, which I'm gonna completely bill for. I need 600, 600, 1200, 1800, 2400, 3600 iron. And then, yeah, with the other one being down there, so yeah. Starting zone is gonna be completely pilfered of iron. There's still limestone there and some copper ore I could use for other stuff later. Also stealing the close criterium node. Should already be a power pole there. He's close by-ish. I think I build over it. See, oh, I need to scan for the criterium, not what I think it's just scan for silver. Criterium is the biggest outlier, so this one. Ah, yeah, this one was blocked. Nope. Criterium. Then in the starting zone, I'm gonna have to get up all the other ores. I'll probably belt highway those all. I probably should terrain them, but honestly, I don't really want to care about throughput. Yeah, here's all the other stuff. It's not that far. Probably just all go here and then belt highway. Actually, I might terrain. I don't know. I'll think about it. Yeah, here's all the other ores. Did I place power nearby? Yeah, I did. Up here. Okay. So yeah. Probably grab everything and then belt highway. Kill this out. Okay. I'll do it next time. So let's see the game. I'll see you guys later and thank you for watching.